And we are back, episode 29 of the Overthinking Hours podcast. We are back here today. I'm today's host, G, back here with my co-host. Introduce yourselves, guys.
Know the vibes. It's your boy Just Ja in the spot. You know what I'm saying? Diamondbacks, pink brim tonight. You see the patch. Come on now. Don't do that.
They barely see the patch, boy. Yo, it's Jay Jarrett in the spot, man. Y'all know what time it is.
JJ with a fresh cut.
You didn't have to say all that.
Alright, my fault.
You didn't have to say all that now.
It's your favorite coach, the dark skinned poppy, the white connoisseur, the world boss. You already know. We out here.
And we're back.
Nicknames himself. Drinking my tea.
Some good tea you got there.
We got a quick episode today for you guys. We're going to jump right into it. Our first topic of the day is the vaccine rollout. As we were getting ready to pick topics for this podcast, came across an article that talks about how New York residents, not all residents, New York residents are expected to have to get a third Pfizer shot. How do you guys feel about this? Do you think
That's
this
some
was
bullshit.
something? Do you think this
Some
was something
bullshit.
they knew prior to releasing the vaccine? Is this because we are the test data? And
No, some money
how do you
grab.
think people are going to react? How do you think people are going to react to hearing that they have to get a third shot now when they might not have been aware of this going into all this?
I'm not from New York. It's a money grab. Fuck that.
I
I'm
mean,
not
Like he
from New York.
said, it's a booster shot. We're gonna get more variants of the virus. So if you want to be protected against the virus, you're gonna need the booster shot.
we get a flu shot every season, so like, I don't understand what people.
We
Well, the
Who's
people afforded a flu shot every season that you can take optionally, but
Yeah.
I mean, not everybody in the country does take it, and then we have 300,000 people die every year from the flu. So
No, it's a fact.
let's do
I
the
don't
math.
think it's a my bad. As a fact, I don't think it's a big deal because, like T said,
But
we have the
okay,
flu
hold on,
shots.
George,
Yeah.
can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
Why only
sorry.
New York? Why only New York?
I don't know, man.
Answer
So-
We
that
should
question.
go.
Why is it only
New York is primarily doing Pfizer vaccines, and we got to get shit first because we want to be first in everything. So
But why are we just handedly just saying New York? Like, I think there's some other
and
states
we're the
that
true leaders of the
dire need.
so
There's some other states that direly need it before we do. Just saying like Georgia, Florida, Texas.
are they doing
You know.
Pfizer only vaccines?
I don't
I
even
don't
think
think
they're
they're
doing
doing any
vaccines.
I don't know how they gonna get. I don't know how they gonna get the third shot when they didn't get the first shot.
Yo,
Their vaccine has herd immunity.
yo,
there-
this-
I
Did
don't
you
know how they
read?
gonna
Did you
get
read the
first
article,
shot.
George? Like, did you see why he specifically said New York residents?
It did not say specifically why would we need New York. I'm gonna try to
That's
find
horrible.
because it was right here on my news feed on Facebook. So I don't know if I'm gonna come across it again. But yeah, that specifically said New York. No, it's not popping back up off the top.
But other than just the Pfizer CEO coming out and saying that, I don't think it's a money grab, but I do think it's a way to pump the price of their stock, which inevitably makes more money for their company. But also, when we talk about vaccine rollout, a lot of countries are getting it right. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, Jared. Thanks for that, Jared. But a lot of other countries, foreign countries, namely, what I saw on the news today was Turkey and Israel. They're kind of having a hard time vaccinating their citizens because a lot of their citizens live in like bad countries. So in terms of having herd immunity, it's kind of hard to get the numbers right on that. So I thought that was super interesting, and I wonder how South America and Central America are dealing with the vaccine, if they're getting vaccines at all. You know what I'm saying? So just another thing to think about.
Nah, like I said, I just don't think. I mean, I don't think it's a big deal because, like T said, we have to do a yearly flu shot. We're supposed to, so we knew that this was probably going to be a yearly occurrence with the variants. So don't think it's a big deal, but of course, some people are going to overreact to this, I feel like, because that's the way people are, and they weren't prepared for it. So,
So,
I
George,
mean,
when
we
do you
got
think?
a bunch of
So,
people that didn't finish high school and failed science, talking about how the vaccine is a hoax. So I mean, welcome to America. You know what I mean?
so when do you think things will get back to normal?
It will never.
um,
This is the United States. It will never get back to normal.
my guess would be 2022 for all these tours that are being announced and tickets released for. That would be my guess.
Bro, that's
2022.
that's when they will finally decide that whoever dies, they die.
Okay, so when do you think we're gonna go to that point?
Whoever dies, they die.
Yeah, at
Um,
that point where they at that point where they like, yo, they don't even care. Like, whatever. If you die, you die. If you don't take the vaccine.
a few,
Fall of this year.
I think a
Okay.
few states are
You're
already
gonna
there.
see, a massive amount of red states just. So I apologize, George, but you're gonna see a massive amount of red states just be like, no, we're not closing down. We're not. If you're vaccinated, you're vaccinated. If you're not, you're not. And they're just gonna open up everything, and then there's just gonna be a domino effect after that.
So do you think
Well,
New York will ever do that?
What? If you
Go
die,
to
you
that?
die.
Yeah.
I mean, New York has been if you die, you die state since like its conception. So, but
it's not acting like that.
in terms of the virus and the vaccine, they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna get to that point because they're gonna they're gonna try to make sure as much people are vaccinated as possible. In a very congested state like New York City is, or let me say a very congested city like New York City is, they're gonna try and vaccinate as much people as possible.
Honestly,
State was
Except for
my bad, George.
no,
But
you're valid.
there are a lot of people who don't want the vaccine, but there are a lot of people who do want the vaccine. So
and
like,
can't yet. You know what I mean?
They can't what?
No, there's a lot of
What you
people
said,
that
T?
do want the vaccine and couldn't get it yet.
Oh, I mean, but they can get it now. Everybody's eligible, 16
everybody's
above.
eligible now. So
Just gotta find the appointments. That's all. I don't know. I don't know how the appointments are down there for you guys, but like up here, there's always appointments available. So
Yeah, cause y'all live West Bubble, fuck, bro. There ain't much people in your town, bro.
nah,
We here challenging 8 million people.
Western New York is a densely populated area. If taking this geography class, aka work, has done anything for me, bro, Western New York is densely populated, bro. Maybe not as dense as New York City, clearly, but
hey, let's move on to the next topic, which we already introduced. Torrens coming back. Russ, The Weeknd, and now Bad Bunny have all put their tickets on sale for 2022. Bad Bunny is charging upwards of $400 for the cheap seats. How do you guys
Excuse
feel
me?
about upwards
How
of
much?
at least most Bad Bunny cheap seats are going for at least $350 or more.
Okay.
The cheapest I could find, that was the cheapest I found in Brooklyn, was $350 for one of the 2 nights he was there. Just like looking because
Okay,
I was
so
curious.
so 350. You mean like 350 pennies?
No, like $350.
so hold on,
So
right?
350
For one
American
night?
dollars,
For
Yeah,
one night.
and
I'm
that's
not
cheap
familiar.
seats.
Yeah, cheap seats. The nosebleeds.
So the cheap seats, so the cheapest seats, like you up in the
Yes,
skybox,
in the Barclays
nosebleed,
Center. In the Barclays Center, you're up there with the banners, the retired jerseys. It is $350
and they want
to go see that.
300.
The Nets
They
have
want
retired jerseys.
300. Yeah,
Yes, the Nets do have retired jerseys. Thank you,
Who they retired?
Dr. J, Jason Kidd,
yeah.
Okay.
a couple others. Vince Carter. I think Vince is retired, isn't it?
Nah,
yet.
Vince is not
Not yet.
retired. Nah.
Why?
For what? He ain't do nothing for that.
I'm about to say, why would the Nets retire his jersey?
But
He won to
anyway.
the finals twice.
For
No,
the
he
same
didn't.
reason why they
No, he
retired
didn't.
Jason Kidd's
No,
jersey.
he
That was Jason
didn't.
Kidd. That was Jason Kidd. My bad. Yeah.
They
No, yeah.
Vince
He got
was
there a
there.
year
They
too
lost in
late.
the conference finals.
So,
And
Yeah, he got there. Yeah, he got there too late, George.
Christ.
But how do you guys feel about Torrin coming back?
No,
Talk
but
about it.
George, you did not answer these questions of.
he
Jared.
answered your question, dog.
Bad
Jared.
Bunny is $350 American dollars.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
American dollars.
Yes.
These niggas are on crack.
Hold on. Now I have a different angle.
Okay, John. Let's
And
see your
like
angle.
I just thought about this while you guys are going back and forth. What if there's a COVID premium, like, to host something? Like, you know how if you want to go to tour, you have to buy insurance, you have to have different risk management liabilities. What if there's a COVID tax?
I mean, T, you muted yourself. There definitely could be a COVID tax, but with the other concerts that have been announced and like that tickets have gone on sale, I haven't seen anybody complaining about the prices like I've seen for the Bad Bunny shows.
That's exactly what a lot of these artists are doing though, because they have to have heightened cleaning and protocols for the events.
Is it so, George? Are the other people who like Weekend Russ?
Well,
yeah.
depends on the state.
Are they coming to the Barclays Center?
Yes, they are.
Oh, that's tough. And I don't know what to tell you.
I haven't checked their
Depends on
ticket
the state.
prices, but the Bad Bunny tickets were a big deal, especially like all over TikTok. That's all I've seen this week, and that's all people complaining. That's when that's what caused me to look it up. And when those other sets of tickets have gone on sale, I have not seen the same reaction. So, but I mean, it's definitely a valid point.
Tough.
Benito's the biggest artist, so.
Is he bigger than The Weeknd?
Yeah.
I don't know that.
He's way. Yeah. You forget this man. This man sings in Spanish. He has the whole of Latin America.
Hey, I believe you. I was just asking, So let's move on to staying in New York. Well, we're gonna go to our sports takes.
Jared, would you not pay $350 for Jay-Z tickets?
What happened?
Would you pay $350 for Jay-Z tickets?
Not nosebleeds.
Not nosebleeds. Okay.
I would pay $350 for nosebleeds to see Jay-Z.
$350 nosebleeds. Calmly.
It's the Barclays Center though. Didn't y'all say that the Barclays Center nosebleed seats are still good seats?
Yeah.
It doesn't. But I'm up there with the banners. Yes, no, but you still up there with the banners. No, not doing that. Nope.
Good seats though.
Huh?
I feel like.
I said it was good seats though.
Yeah, it is, but I'm still not paying $350.
I feel like for a concert they're not as good as seats as like for like a basketball game, because like for the majority of a basketball game you sit down and you enjoy the product. For a concert you're generally standing, and at a concert most people don't stand. So being up there on the steep ledges of the nosebleeds and having everyone stand around you and you trying to stand, I feel like makes them a little bit worse than sitting down for a basketball game.
$350. $350 for some.
You should have just did it in MetLife.
Facts.
Even in MetLife, I'm not paying no damn $350 for
then everybody could be on the turf.
Wow, Jared does not want to pay $350. My goodness.
I don't think Jared wants to go see Bad Bunny.
You pay $350 for Bad Bunny, T?
No, I'll pay $350 for anybody.
That's tough, bro.
What? Bro, I didn't even pay for Made in America, bro. Because I'm DL though.
That's tough.
So in the sports world,
Made in America, you get like 50 artists.
Yo, Rolling. I don't think I paid $350 for Rolling Loud.
well, if you're going to Rolling Loud, you're paying at least $350.
I'm the same. You bugged out, bro.
Oh no, but that's 3 days.
You mean the government?
It is
no,
3
I'm
days.
lying, but that's 3 days, so that's different.
Yeah, same Made in America is 3 days too.
Yeah, see, so I wouldn't mind paying $350 for that.
But the governor's ball is 2 days.
2 days, I wouldn't mind. That guy really paying $175.
We're not gonna sit here and discuss.
Yes, say respectfully. We don't need to argue about ticket prices.
About ticket price. I'm just asking. Is the governor ball 2 days?
Bro,
I think so. All right, George, go ahead.
So y'all want to talk about the Knicks now, or y'all want to keep talking about ticket prices?
yeah.
Nobody want to talk about them.
Knicks is on a 6-game win streak, the longest win streak since 2014, since Melo was here. You know what I'm saying? I just feel as though there's just a new energy in the Knicks. Zion Williamson said in his post-game interview that the Madison Square Garden is his favorite place to play.
All right, LeBron James said he liked
everybody
playing in the
said
Garden.
that, bro.
Everybody said it. Don't mean they want to beat it.
I'm just saying, bro.
They They clap
Listen,
cheeks in the garden.
we
That's why.
have a different culture and a different feel in Madison Square Garden than there has been since 2014. Man, you got your man Julius Randle and the 14 other dudes on the roster, but they all important too. You feel me? Like they're all important. So I just want you to know that Julius is the most important part. Shout out to Derrick Rose for taking over the fourth quarter and bringing us to OT and obviously beating the Pelicans. Obviously, Brandon Ingram's not good enough to beat the Knicks in OT. So, I mean, like, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's totally okay. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Knicks. All the other teams, I don't really know what y'all doing, but you know what I'm saying? But shout out to the Knicks. That's all I got to say.
Are the Knicks the best team in New York City?
Right now? Yes.
The Knicks not even the best basketball team in New York City. Man said best team.
Yeah, they're not even the best basketball team.
They're
Right
not
now?
even the best.
Bro,
They can't even be the best team in New York City. They can't even be the best basketball team.
we earn the most revenue in New York City, though. So, like, it doesn't really matter.
But your ticket prices are the highest.
Your arena is also like double the size of the Barclays Center.
And it's in the middle of Manhattan.
All I hear is excuses. You know what excuses are? Tools for the weak and incompetent. Don't do that. Money.
Don't they got a racist owner?
Not
That's
anymore.
a fact.
Not anymore.
Last time I checked,
Is Dolan still the owner?
Yeah, he is.
yes.
Oh, that's tough, bro. So you didn't have to do that. That's a low blow, bro.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a low blow. That's a low
Just
blow.
you don't have the race. You just don't have the race front office anymore. Progress.
Before we get a cease and desist letter, I would say allegedly racist owner. Allegedly racist owner.
If James Dolan sent us a cease and desist letter, that would be the cover photo for the podcast for the rest of the time we do this.
I probably won't be able to know. I probably can't go to
no.
no. Yeah, you know you can't go to no. You probably can't go to no more Knicks game. They'd be like, what are you talking about?
Who goes to the Knicks game?
Nah, I go to Knicks games.
I would go to one.
I would love to go to a Knicks game.
When they play
Look at T. T is taking it back.
He's like, so I'm the only one here that won't go to a Knicks game.
No, I go to the Knicks game. That don't mean I want to go see them.
Oh, true. That's what I'm saying. It gotta be because they play the favorite team. You can't
Yeah.
see the
I don't
Knicks.
like that. I don't like that. But
Oh.
but on the NBA in general, though, I will say that since I've been taking a break from social media, I've been taking a liking to analyzing the defensive strategies of each team in the NBA, which is really weird because I haven't watched every team in the NBA yet. But so far, I really think Philly and Miami they're gonna be tough to beat. The Nets are not rolling through the Eastern Conference playoffs, bro. I'm sorry, but they're not. I don't know, bro.
If healthy, they are.
I don't think so, bro.
When the third best shooting guard of all time gets healthy, it's good for everyone.
D-Wade is retired.
No. The one that eats the
D-Wade is
ring. The
retired.
bearded one. The bearded one.
He's retired.
The bearded one.
D-Wade is retired.
No, the bearded one.
But anyway, like I was saying, man, it's gonna be really tough. Doc Rivers and
Eric Spoelstra.
yeah, great defensive lines. I totally.
We was
I don't
waiting.
know. I had Steve Nash in my mind, but like Steve Nash doesn't coach the Heat. I'm blaming out. But yeah, that's it. That's all I really got, man. That's all I got. Shout out to the Grizzlies too.
Shout out to Grizzly Gaming. You know the vibes.
Facts.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. So
We're gonna tell y'all next week.
the Knicks are on top of the East. Just kidding. They're not close to the top, but they're doing good in the East.
We're a half game back of
You're slowing down my
fourth
segue.
seed.
You're slowing down my
Alright.
segue.
My fault.
You're slowing down my segue. So that brings us to switch gears to other baseball teams in New York. And the
Sports
Mets.
teams.
The Mets are towards the top of the conference, I think, right?
We are top of the NL East.
And the Yankees
Also
are
top of the NL.
the Yankees are at the bottom. So
I don't like that.
for the Yankees fans here, how does it feel that the real team that runs New York is where it belongs?
Do I need to go get my Yankees hat? Is that why there's so much slander going on here? I don't know, man.
I didn't bring it up. I'm just saying like the Yankees play like double the game of the Mets, so it's that too.
I mean, all I'm saying is George, 27.
27.
That's
Man,
hey,
man,
that's
turn on the History Channel.
that's
Man,
a
turn on the
good
History Channel.
number. Well, how many world championships I got again?
We got the most important one, 86, bro. Yeah. The only one that a New York baseball team can say didn't have players that was using steroids.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
You like that, don't you?
I mean,
No.
out of unsubstantiated claims, allegedly.
Nigga, we got pictures of niggas getting needles in their ass, bro. Like, what you trying to say?
How do you know it's steroids though? You don't know that.
Mm.
It could have been the peanut butter shot. You never know, bro.
Yeah, the failed tests definitely said they was taking peanut butter and not PEDs, but okay.
27.
Okay.
I don't know. I think T made a good point.
And that best players came from the Mets.
Like who?
Strawberry.
That's not our best player.
Gehrig.
Garrett Cole played for the Mets?
No, not Garrett Cole. Lou Gehrig.
Lou Gehrig. Oh, but it just did he win with the Mets?
If he won with the Mets, yeah, plenty. Out of the World Series.
No. One of these.
I mean, y'all played in the AL though.
What does that mean? The AL got to play the NL at some point,
and only in the World Series. So y'all played lesser competition.
So the NL got more competition than the AL.
In large part, for majority of those years, yes. Also, the Yankees are an older team than the Mets. So y'all won a lot of y'all trophies when the Mets weren't even around.
I just hear all the excuses. All I hear is excuses.
I have facts.
Excuses.
Like,
so
we got
from
since,
Mets.
Okay,
since
you're like
Mets,
300 years older than the Mets.
Since the
you're
Mets
not even from New York. New York.
Since the Mets were conceived, how many championships do we have, and how many championships do y'all have?
They're from New York.
Okay, all right, that's it. That's it. And you can't even talk about the cultural relevance of the Yankees.
It's just winners.
Come on, bro.
Cultural relevance. The Yankees are the Patriots of baseball.
Every single person who comes from this country is a Yankee. So don't do that.
Yeah, that would make sense for Americans. Yes, cheaters, thieves, and act like the success was all merited.
Cheaters is tough.
I
mean, yeah, when you use performance-enhancing drugs in a sport and then say everybody was doing it, I mean, I would consider you a cheater.
Everybody was doing it, though.
I
mean, ain't nobody from the Mets got caught doing it. That's all I'm saying.
Got caught.
They test everybody, so. Test everybody, so. Yeah, innocent until proven guilty, right? The Yankees got a lot of guilty people.
That's cool.
A lot.
That's cool.
I was just gonna segue us, and Jared hogged his
camera.
What you got
to say, George?
My fault. I was looking at Mets players that got caught with steroids.
Oh, the whole thing of baseball, has a lot of those players. So I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair just to attack us. We can attack you guys equally right back.
Oh no, he'll find one, and he was a Mets player for 1 year.
Who? Robinson Cano?
He don't count.
Oh no, he don't count. He don't count.
He even taking steroids since his Yankee days.
He don't count. Now he don't count.
I was gonna say Francisco Rodriguez, but that's it.
Now he don't count.
That don't count.
Nah, then who was this kid? Guliman Mora.
To what?
I don't know.
Who?
Guliman Mora. I don't know.
Who?
Yo, he was a pitcher.
He's making up people now. He don't play for the Mets.
Nah, it's a wild play for the Mets. It's a wild play for the New York Mets in 2006. Guliman Mora was suspended for 50 games.
In 2006?
Yep.
Bro, he was probably on a minor league contract. He don't play for the Mets.
Oh, now you don't play for the Mets.
don't play
Oh, man.
I'm not trying to hear that. He don't play for the Mets.
Yo, Jared.
Nah. Yo.
What kind of antics y'all getting into when you go to Rockport?
Bro, we are doing haram for 3 days straight, bro. Don't get involved with us, bro. Don't get involved with us, bro. We're doing haram.
Yo, I just hope you have some fun for me, man. Like anytime you're not having fun, just be like, damn, I would be disappointed if you're not having fun. Like, let's have some fun.
Why you not coming, bro? You can fast while you up there, bro.
See, that's where you lost me.
How?
That's where you lost
How?
me.
You acting like
He's not mentally here. That's the thing.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? Going to Brockport, it would be awesome to see George, Mike, Rodney. The list doesn't really get longer after that.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
It doesn't.
It does, but not for the podcast. But yeah, it does.
No, but no. But let me tell you.
Yes,
ahead,
George. Yes,
George,
George.
you got your hand up. Go ahead.
Josh said it'd be great to see me, Mike, and Rodney, but he was in Brockport for 3 months and didn't see any of us 3 months he was here.
I saw Mike. I saw Mike and Rodney.
I'm just fucking with you.
George decided to be in Arizona.
Just fucking with you.
That's crazy.
George decided to
Damn,
be in Arizona. I see Alex too.
I know.
I see everybody.
Yeah, Johnny, you ain't go to see your boys, bro, and you was there for 3 months?
Don't. It's fake news, bro. Fake news. Fake news, bro.
So now that we got on these topics, Ja, how's Ramadan been for you? Tell us about your first week. What have you done to keep yourself busy?
Alhamdulillah, bro. Ramadan has been really good for me. I've been in a really good space. My heart and spirit has been troubled due to like other external factors. But in terms of praying, reading Quran, and just being productive, it's been good. I had a tough day like 2 days ago in terms of like I was hungry, but it's expected. I think now it's a routine for me. My sleep was funny. Bro. That's so funny.
My son was hungry like your dad. I can't do nothing like that. So the only thing I can do is just the saliva right here.
Bro,
the saliva about to taste like steak.
I gotta say it now because I was laughing. I was gonna say, bro, did the devil tempt you?
Actually,
I know it's not 40 days and 40 nights because I can break your fast at night. But did he at least during the day?
You know what's super crazy? What's super crazy is I've actually been really proud of myself. They say it is said in the Quran that like when things are going good for you, that's a bigger test than when things are going bad, because when things are going good, you can forget Allah. But when things are going bad, you know what I'm saying, you always go back to Allah help me, Allah help me. So like it's been really good for me, even though things have been relatively smooth and copacetic. I've still been, you know what I'm saying, going back to Allah. So just trying to, be more pious and just be a more righteous person, a more honest person, all the good stuff. Which is why I am not coming to Brockport.
Bro, we'll give you your safe space so you can do your prayer.
I love all of you from afar. I will say that.
John, if I had my actual room in the background here, I would show you the whole praying space you could have. You could set up your whole corner.
It's not about that.
No one would interrupt you. We could put up a little sheet for you, like so you have your privacy and everything.
We won't tempt you during the day either as well.
Bro, the food part is never the
not just food, but just in general.
Oh yeah, when I go up to Brockport, I gotta go to Moe's.
And we're talking about in general. We won't do things that will tempt you to break your fast around you.
That'd probably be my Friday meal right there, Moe's.
Listen to this fat individual, bro. Listen to him.
No. So Jared was my next part. I asked John about his Ramadan. Jared, you have a birthday coming up.
I do.
We're gonna talk about the Brockport trip after this, but
Happy
before we jump
birthday
ahead,
to
what
you.
for this past year of your life, what are some of your big takeaways? Give us some advice. What's the biggest lesson you've learned? Put you on the spot.
The biggest lesson that I learned,
People are hypocrites.
just be happy, yo.
I like that.
Everything you do, be happy about it. And one thing you learn over these times is that you made the decision nobody else made, and stick to your decisions and just be
Yeah,
happy.
man. If you want to go to the villa, go to the villa. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anybody tell you not to go to the villa, man.
Yeah, here you go, man. With that BS, man.
The villa with 15 people socially distanced.
Hey, man. It is what it is, man. Be happy, man. But no, birthday coming up, number 28, man. So
Oh,
getting closer to 30. I got this joke. The older I get, the more acceptable my hair is.
That's a blessing. That's a blessing, though. That's a blessing.
Yeah. The older I get, the more acceptable my hair is.
good one. That's a good one.
Yo,
That's a blessing, bro. I'm so happy you got to see 28, man.
That might be my next caption for next year's birthday.
Nah, you gotta get that one. You gotta get that one to us for 30, bro, not 29.
No, unfortunately, I already have my caption in my head for tomorrow.
Of course you do. Of course. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't say this a lot. You are probably the only person I know that comes up with their own captions. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Bro,
Barely.
Hold on.
Come on.
Because this is what I think. Because he gives me captions, so I know the other people go to other people's captions. Jeremy captions come from him. He puts a lot of emotional energy into his cap. What in the world?
Yeah.
Are you saying I don't put emotional thought into my Drake captions?
I'm not saying you don't put that into your Drake captions, bro. What I'm saying is,
they not
is my
original.
camera still on?
No, your camera's
you off.
Damn, son.
It just George. It might not be original. That's all.
Yeah, John's got some technical difficulties, so we're gonna turn it forward to T. So T, you're the third one. I haven't asked you a question yet.
Nah.
So I don't have a special event for you. So we're just gonna talk about Brockport. So you're coming up to Brockport. What are you looking forward to most in your return to your homeland?
During the time of Ramadan, for respect for all of my Muslim brothers and sisters out here, I'm gonna be wholesome and respectful and be the bigger person in this situation. What I look forward to going up in Brockport? Just probably the change of scenery. I've been in the city since I graduated. I haven't left New York City. I've only been here, in the crib to the gym and back. So change of scenery and change of pace probably be nice. Going out into West Bubble, should be out for a couple of days. That's about it. See some deer.
Respect.
Some trees.
Seeing
some
deer
grass.
is always good for the melatonin. You know what I'm saying?
Grass, yeah.
Serotonin.
That's what I was like. Wait a minute.
There you go.
Yeah, that's all.
But all right, I just wanted to give you a question. I gave the other two questions, so wanted to make sure you
What
got a
about
moment.
What are you looking forward to?
What are you looking forward to, bro?
When we come up, what are you looking forward to?
What am I looking to?
Yeah, because hold on. So time out. So, I'm sorry, questions. Can I ask George a question?
Yes.
You want to put me on the spot like George, talking about my birthday is coming up. Your birthday is very coming up right after mine,
That's true.
So
Indeed.
So with your birthday coming up, can you tell me something about what you learned?
What have I learned
about yourself and life?
In these past 25 years?
25 years. 25 years. So okay, I'll give you. So my new motto for life has been walk with love, and that is how I'm trying to approach every day and everybody, and trying to be less of an angry person internally, and just show everyone around me the love that they deserve, and just appreciate people more, because we as humans do not appreciate people as we should, and that is what I'm trying to do more.
Okay.
How tough is that to maintain though? Like how sustainable is walking with love?
Dealing with some of these people every day, bro, that's just tough. That's just tough, bro. I'm gonna tell
Bro,
you that.
sometimes you just gotta cut them out for a few days, bro.
It's it's just trying to always keep. Okay, bye, Jared. It's just trying to always keep. He heard my answer. He wanted to dip. That's all he wanted was my answer. Um, no, it's just more positive, more enjoyable to be around and just enjoy more of the moment. That's my
Mhm.
biggest thing with it.
So,
From the past year,
so you gonna brunch? So you gonna brunch with us?
yeah, we're going to brunch. We're gonna
Okay.
drink a lot of mimosas. But my biggest lesson from the past year I've already talked about was 2020 lesson that if you survive 2020, we all got stronger, and I think every year we each get stronger as a person. So another year, me and Jared have both made it stronger, and you guys will soon be stronger too for another year.
I mean, well, T already made it strong. You know, his birthday was in
Jotted too. I
March.
jotted too, but you know
Yeah,
what? I was trying to keep the sentence flowing. You know, I didn't want to cut it off awkwardly and be
Be
like
like that.
you know.
Be like that. Be like that.
But
you
those are my morals lessons, and I'm looking forward to just seeing you guys because I haven't seen T since the time we went to hookah in the city. So before the pandemic. Yeah, see, T don't even remember that.
Oh, I remember.
Uh,
I remember now. I remember now.
and Jared, I haven't seen you since Orlando. And Ja, I know you'll be with us in spirit. I'm gonna drink a lot of water for you that day, the whole weekend.
Yo,
So
okay. Look, this is my only question I have for all of you. I saw somewhere that like if you do something that scares you for most of the year, you'll guarantee that you know what I'm saying, you become a stronger person. So my challenge to y'all is what are you gonna do? What is something that scares you that you're gonna make an intention to do this year?
That's a good question. I've. There's not really much. What does that entail? Let me
I
see more
think
details on that.
but something that scares you, not something that really you're fearful of, but something that you may be a little uncertain of, something that it's like the risk of you doing this thing may not outweigh the reward. You feel me? So like for me, something that scares me is swimming. Swimming scares me a lot. So I want to make an intention to actually sign up for a job in the military that has to do with swimming. And like that way, like I'll be forced to kind of get over my fear. And I think
but John, don't you
the
know how?
I can get from point A to point B. I'm not very comfortable in the water though, and I don't know how to tread water either. You feel me? And I get panicked very easily. Like if I get water like splashed
Okay.
in my face, like
Okay. That's what I'm trying to figure.
you feel me? Another thing that scares me like in the practical like real life, I guess, would be starting a business. Like I've thought about it for a long time. I think it's something that allows me to work where I want, when I want, with who I want. But it's a lot of work and there's a lot of like things that I have to do. And it kind of scares me. It's daunting. Like if you mess up, it costs you a lot of money. And money is not something I have readily available right now. You know what I'm saying? So just taking steps for that, I can kind of make sure that I come out of it a better person. You feel me? So you might not have answers for right now, but that's my challenge to y'all. You feel me? Just so that we're not walking through life like every year is a pandemic year and letting it
Mm,
happen to us. You know what I'm
I
saying?
I know what scares me.
That's what you said. That's what you said. And I have a thought in my head about a situation like that right now, actually, because there's a certification I want to get. It costs a
Hmm.
good costs a bit of money, and I don't have that cash readily available, except in my investment funds. So
Mm.
I'm thinking now, should I end up selling majority, if not all, of my investment portfolio to fund the certification, or see how much my investment portfolio can build over, well, towards the end of the year. So it's like I'm a bit nervy about doing this, but it's like I can get the certification expedited through the courses that I take. So it would end up me making more money if I can get it expedited and doing it short term. But there's no guarantees that I will get like certain jobs or whatever with the certification. You know what I'm saying?
No, I felt that.
So it's a I'm not gonna say high risk, high reward because the certification is always gonna be there. Like, I would just need to pay the small fee for a refresher course or whatever, but it's always gonna be there. Whereas some of these investments I made, I got in early on at the prices they're at, they're not always gonna be there.
Right.
So I can end up losing out on more money, by selling the portfolio right now. So it's a bit of a risk management I'm trying to figure out right now in terms of the financial sector of my life.
It's tough, bro. That's tough. That's tough. I think just my advice would be to bet on yourself. You feel me? And you could bet on yourself both ways.
I was about to say, what is better than myself in that situation?
Like, it could really go both ways, right? Like for me, I think dipping into the investment account is super scary. Did you have an answer, George or Jared?
My goal this year is to try to either take a step in my career with sports, or I would like to get my own place. Those are one of my two goals of this year.
I know what scares me, and I'm trying to work towards getting the hell out of my mama crib.
Okay, both of you have
What?
kind of
That
the same
scares
goal.
you?
Huh?
That scares you?
That,
Getting your place?
no.
Getting your place, or not living with, or not having your moms around all the time?
No.
What?
No, what scares me is being 30, still living in your mom crib.
Oh.
I ain't trying to do
that. Hey, your moms live with you. You don't live with your mama. Remember that.
No.
I'm trying to help you out, bro.
I ain't trying to do nothing. I ain't trying to be with none of that. I'm trying to get my own crib, B.
I think what's super before I inquire into both of yous, I think what's super interesting is that like me and like most of my immediate friends, like the friends that I actually call friends that I would truly care about, like we're all kind of in a similar situation, and there's only a small, very very small percentage of those who like
So,
have their own place.
not friends?
Huh?
So you saying we're not friends?
Are we not all in the same predicament?
I'm about to say, Jared. What you mean?
John, the way you worded it at first, it sounded like you were gonna talk about your other friends. That's why we're confused.
Thank you.
Okay.
Nah, I was with you all the way,
Pardon
bro. I don't
self.
understand what they were talking about.
Pardon self.
Thank you.
Pardon self.
I felt the way at first, but then I understood he was talking about us afterwards. It took a few. At first, I was like,
Self.
and then I was like, he's talking about us.
Hey,
Pardon self.
this
Pardon
is why
self.
we say critical thinking is not critical anymore.
Feel me? But so I guess my follow-up question to that is, what are you guys? And you don't have to divulge fully on the pod, but like, what are the kind of things that are going through your mind as you're trying to work towards that goal? Like in terms of where you want to go, how you're gonna do it, all that kind of stuff.
Trying to find a full-time job.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Doing what you love, or just a full-time job?
At this point, I want to do something that I love, but at this point,
Yeah, look, if it pays good right now, that's another thing.
That's what it is.
what happened?
Especially in no, I'm saying if it pays good right now is another thing. Because especially in New York City, a 1-bedroom apartment anywhere could run you from like 800-900 to like 1500-1600. So
Yeah.
and that's a month. So like, I mean, it can't just be a job. It gotta be a good paying job, or else it wouldn't even matter.
In New York City specifically, obviously, if you guys have been outside, like there's been a lot of construction going on.
Yeah.
And one thing that I've been noticing is that a lot of these apartments are subsidized housing. So it's not the projects per se, but it's like brand new homes, brand new apartments that are rent controlled in the beginning. So like you could be paying anywhere from $750 to $900 for like a 2-3 bedroom apartment.
Word, where can I get in on that? That's what
Bro, so my girl's sister got in the building, is in that situation. Bro, the you had to go to a lottery to get into that building. She got picked in a lottery. Bro, I've been trying to find another building like that, bro. When I tell you, I've been looking all over, bro. I've been looking all over. So anytime that I see an apartment going up, I look to see who owns the apartment, not just the construction company, to see if I can go on their website, get a lottery.
Yeah.
I've been even thinking about going on Facebook, bro. And you know I'm gonna go on Facebook, bro. Like,
I'm gonna need. Yeah, I need that, bro.
I heard of an app though called Hot Pads that like on the app they tell you like different apartments or different complexes all over New York City, whatnot, that have apartments that are readily available for people who are looking for new places to live.
that's fire.
So if y'all want to download that and use that, then that's a possibility there too.
Yeah, because if I could find like an apartment, if I could find like a 1-bedroom apartment for like 1,000, that'd be perfect.
Okay.
Not bad.
Not only that, too, you also have to get square footage, y'all, cause I've seen some videos of apartments in New York City, and they didn't even have a stove in the apartment, bro. It's like a college dorm. You had a commute. Your toilet was in the shower.
That's tough.
Literally toilet in the shower. He ain't got no bedroom. Ain't got no bed. It looked like a studio, but it was basically a walk-in closet that they turned into an apartment.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah, so it's like you got a community kitchen, your showers, your toilets in the shower, like is these people crazy in New York, bro.
What about you, George? What's going through your mind?
I honestly, at this right now, I want to just get a job, whether it's in the field or not, and just make some adult money. I want a job that pays like 40, 45,000, 50,000 a year.
Minimum.
Just a little bit of real money in my pocket, and I'll be happy.
Same. I felt that, George, on a spiritual level.
Yeah, I'm about to try to work my way because I be working part-time now, but it's like, yo, I need some money, man.
Word to my boys in the military, yo, just join the army, bro.
I was telling
you got a degree, you'll go in 3 ranks up.
I feel like I was telling somebody this the other day before Ramadan started. Like, literally, all of my willpower goes towards trying to make some money, bro. Literally. Everything.
Yeah, you used to listen on the pod last week.
How did I did, right?
Yeah, you said you focused on getting the belt. That was during the if you don't love yourself unless you have money, unless you're making money segment.
Good, yeah. So, but as Ramadan has come, I've been trying to focus more on my religion, more on being more righteous, and more like if I'm gonna do it, like doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm stuck between like going to go get it and letting it come to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of finding that balance and just trying to make sure I'm not overstepping and getting to a bad situation because I'm forcing it. So, but it is what it is. The things is gonna happen. So
that's a fact. I'm gonna move us on though to our last topic of the day. We're gonna make it quick. We're gonna do the recent media and music we've been listening to. You guys want to start? You want me to start? What do you want us to go with this?
I've been listening to Quran. That's all I've been listening to.
Bro. I thought we was gonna bring that up. I thought we was gonna bring up the new cases that we got this week.
What new cases?
The what you call it? The mass shootings and the police brutality. We was gonna bring those up.
Oh, I totally forgot we had that. I totally forgot.
Hey, we can hit that next. We're probably gonna get like 10 more by the time
we're trying to make 45 minutes, 51 minutes.
I'm just saying we're probably gonna get like 10 more mass shootings or police brutality cases before the weekend. So
why I just got a email from Brockport like we're excited to be able to offer a series of commencement walks. Like, sir, I already graduated. Like, get out my face.
Did I get that email? I don't know if I got that email. So what have you guys been listening to though? So you want me to go first? You want? Oh look, I just got that email too. Amazing.
Crazy.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, go crazy.
All right, so I'll give you. I told Jared I'd give my slime language 2 review on the podcast, even though I already gave it to him off the podcast. I gave it to all of you guys. But first, before we say that, the Conway the Machine album was a good album. I don't know if you guys listened to it yet, but it's worth the listen. Give it a listen.
Uh-huh.
About it for that. Slime Language 2. That was the only other thing I've really listened to this week. The first half was good. Second half wasn't as good. Wasn't as top heavy as the first. But it's worth giving it a listen to if you like Young Thug's music. If you like that type of rap, it's the one for you. For me personally, though, I'm not listening to that shit all the way through again. T, Jared, have you guys consumed any media or music?
I listened to Slime Language too a little bit. I liked a couple of songs of it. I liked a couple of songs off it. Other than that, I ain't really been listening to nothing much. Nothing new, I should say.
Same here. Music wise, I haven't really listened to any new albums. I would say so a couple singles here and there, but not any new albums. Media wise, I would say like Falcon and Winter Soldier. I'm always up to date on that. There's a new show on HBO called The Nevers, so that's actually pretty interesting. I've been up on that as well. There was a Netflix series recently released called The Irregulars. It seems to be like a spin-off of Sherlock, or at least something within that the boundaries there, or like side characters of Sherlock Holmes. So I've been watching that too. So like when I find music, I tend to just take it down, but not really download and listen to it. But TV shows and streaming shows and all that, I fully in on that. Like I could be a critic. That's how much TV and movies I consume in a short period of time.
All right, it's a slow week for music and media. To wrap it up, T, you know we're gonna ask you coffee tape suggestions.
Wait, wasn't the Silk Sonic album supposed to drop on Friday?
If it did, I didn't get to listen to it. I'm
Yo,
kind of
Jack,
disappointed if it did drop.
What?
You know who Silk Sonic is?
No, it did not drop yet.
Oh, all right.
Bro, they be just saying names, and I'm like, who are these?
It's Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars.
That's all he say though. Let me say random names like, who are these Kyries? I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
Is that a male or female?
It's Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars.
Oh, I forgot they made a group.
Nah. But no, it's
Who
not
are
from
these
him.
Kyries? Who are these Kyries?
Hey, if you said Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars, then that's different. But you didn't say that. You
Wait,
said
we're waiting on your coffee tape suggestions, and we out of here. Jared about to turn 50.
the first song on the coffee tape suggestion is H-Town, Knocking the Boots. That's right there, old school track. See, I look at him like, what you know about that? Nigga, what you know about that? Come on now. We got a lot of shit in here, bro. The archive is massive. What else we got? Dexter Dapp's Weak to You. Yeah,
Classic.
Carrie people know about that day. Yeah, you don't know. Carrie people know about that day too. I would say. I don't want. Do I want to put this in there? Nah, I'm gonna let that one. I'm gonna hold that one for a little bit, and I'm gonna give y'all Keith Sweat. How deep is your love? I don't know if y'all know about that one. See, I don't know about that one. How deep is your love? That's a good one right there too, bro.
I mean, that's all right.
That's a good track. What you mean,
It's
bro?
okay.
You gotta have different. You have to have different. See, Ja, you be on one type of flow, bro. You gotta have different flows, bro. But sometimes the girl wants a quickie. Sometimes she want to make love. Sometimes she need ramping, bro. Sometimes you gotta dig in, as they say.
Mike, my closing comment on this topic will be that every time you do not listen to the same music as someone, they always tell you how you have to open up your mind and you have to be open to different types of music.
You're right. That's a fact, though. Music is universal, bro.
So, Ja, don't listen to him. You don't have to change up your flow.
You gotta change up your flow, bro. You gotta change up your flow, bro.
But anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, Neo Miss Independent. It's a good track there. Yeah, gotta have different flavors, you know. And I think the last one for tonight, I might go. Let me see. I think everybody would enjoy this one. Brownstone, If You Love Me. So old school track there as well. So that's one you guys can check out. You know, if you don't know these songs, I suggest a lot of songs from all over the place, whether it's dance hall, R&B, even soca. If you don't know these songs, check them out. Good tracks. Some of them might be too slow for you, some of them might be too fast for you, but they're all good songs.
So that was episode 29 of the Overthinking Hours podcast. First of all, happy birthday, Jared. I'm going to tell you again in the morning, but it is midnight. So happy birthday.
More life, more life, more life.
Hey, don't tell me until the morning.
More life, more life.
More life, baby. More life.
Don't tell me until the morning. It's
I'm going to tell
Sunday,
you.
my book.
Big 2-8.
I'm going to text you in the morning. I'm going to post it on Snapchat. Don't worry. You're going to get your post in the morning.
Ah.
That was episode 29. Another great episode. Thank you, guys. Thank you to all our listeners. Follow us on Twitter, Overthinking HR.
For y'all, keep y'all morals. You know what I mean? Keep y'all morals.
Facebook, Overthinking Hours, HR. You know the vibes.
That's for you, Jared. That's just for you.
And we'll be back next week.
Keep y'all morals.
Yes, sir.